Welcome back. This is Editing Cameron welcoming you back into the second half of this video, which was cut in two due to length reasons, and both halves ended up actually being a little bit shorter than normal. But here we are. So, let's get going. Yeah, I want to... Oh, there's... No, that's a dead end. Okay. Yeah, no spending money. No spending money. That's the goal here. Then we get hit by the Plague Week. Welcome to Demeter's Isle. Tours available. Like, God of Agriculture? Oh, seasons, I guess. Why, thank you for getting rid of those beasts, says a pretty woman wearing earth tones. I hate it when those undead things try to get onto my island. Since you have helped me, I'll give you a personal tour. Come along. She motions for you to follow. And who are you to argue with a goddess? Bit of vision would be good here. Okay. I see. Yeah, I think that they actually have another town here. If, but that isn't from me editing it. That's from my first test playthrough where I played as, I'm pretty sure I played as these guys. Although, like I said, everything looks roughly the same. But I played as Castle when I was playing the Aham mod, so it was probably there. Grab a few things here. Hopefully Perseus can get home before anything bad happens to him. I don't want to spend money on Nagash, but he can go check out what that is. And yeah, everyone else can just keep holding down the fort. And don't forget to buy the Dragon Cliffs when available. Okay. Ooh. Deianira has the perfect temperament to be a wife to Hercules. She's nice, even-tempered, understanding, and of course is very pretty. She'll not be upset about the long trips and rescues he does. You set her up to be in grave danger, to be eaten by a dragon. Hercules rescues her, of course. Since Deianira isn't fighting with her father, he gets to foot the bill. You encourage them to take out time and plan a splashy wedding. Hercules doesn't want one, because of the cost. Deianira doesn't either, but her parents do. Excellent. Someone else gets to foot a bill for once. And she, I believe, is the person that ends up killing Hercules. She gets him a shirt from given to her by a centaur, which is covered in his blood. Well, from a dying centaur. Through the path, you see a beautiful laurel tree. Demeter tells you that she was once a young woman named Daphne. She was being pursued by Apollo and did not want his attentions. Begged me to turn her into a tree, so I chose the laurel. She's rather happy now in my garden. Does Daphne look happy to you? Okay. Ooh. Artemis is not weak. Maybe I should have gone for the Citadel. Make sure I don't have the shackles on. Because this is not going to be a fight for the shackles. I wonder if I should like grab someone to drain her mana first. I do not need sorcery. Okay, it looks like you might make it home in time. Where's Orange at these days? He is right around here, so still want to save my money if I can. And give me those Dragon Cliffs. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 treasuries now, which means that should be 50,000 gold at the end of my turn. If I... well, I guess this one doesn't count. Oh wait, I didn't count it as among them. Yeah. So yeah, 50,000 gold. If I don't spend everything. Which is a lot of gold. Can I get any clue onto... Holy cow. Where did she come from? Do I just run away? That's a force and a half. I do have the Armor of the Damned, which, well, if she takes it from me, that would suck, but it is only 9 Archangels. If I could split my Titans into 2 stacks, I would feel much safer about that fight. But might still be enough to dissuade her. I'm actually going to put these into my army in case that scares her off. If it somehow makes the difference. Okay. I need a hero to just pop up there. Do I have anyone I can fire? It would be Nagash or Septiana. Nagash I can fire next turn. But Nagash is making me money, so yeah. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, scared her off. And ooh, okay. This is the celebration of wine and song. Bacchanalia, in honor of Bacchus, who brings such wonderful things. Singing contests, ballads, poetry, and plenty of drinking go around today. Many people spending the day eating and enjoying wine tasting contests. That evening, you relax with your troops, drinking as much wine as you can consume, and singing until your throat is sore. No one cares if anyone can sing well or off-key. It's a night for parties and friends, a good night to be alive and well. Yeah, I'll fight you. Although, now that I didn't end up getting estates, I guess I don't really need to rush down XP as much as before. So you're a ways off from being a threat, but on the other hand, I don't want to spend my money. On the other hand, I could hunt you down if I had a strong enough army. But yeah, I really do not want to fight this guy. If I can avoid it. Where is Christian at? He's over here. Perseus. Sorry, of course. Nagash. Do me a favor. Give him everything. And then... unfortunately, I'm going to fire you. And I'm going to hire Ain. And then Ain is going to divert Orange's attention. That's the hope anyways. And as for you, a moat certainly help. I guess well no, I don't, I was saying I could go for a treasury, but this is far too touch and go for that. And the problem is they're going to be getting stronger faster than I am. But I don't really... I don't feel safe around here. Do I just abandon this town and let them have it? I could go up here, grab that Library of Enlightenment, come back another time. Yeah, even you are pretty slow. Just take the loss on the... yeah. Yeah, I think I've pushed too far. Oh, this is the couple we saw earlier. That's another thing, the events aren't well positioned. That's a little thing you want to do with polish and testing. You see a young couple getting married in the glade ahead. He looks extremely happy, as does his family, but the bride doesn't look so thrilled. Her parents have very stern looks on their faces, and she looks pretty sick. You approach, wanting to pass by the wedding. Right, so that's the woman. So she did complain about being forced into marriage by Athena, basically. So Blue probably has the Grail, because the AI needs like 2 obelisks, or sometimes 1 obelisk to find it. It isn't fair, but that's how they do. And... okay, so green, staying down there, orange. Okay. Do I take that, or will that provoke green? I do need a bit of ore, actually, so if they get provoked, they get provoked. No, thank you. This is the Valley of Learning, dedicated to Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Here all schools of thought and training have gathered to educate those who pass through. Of course, every time I run into a bit of text, that's a little bit more editing for me. But that's actually really easy to do compared to like doing the sound effects for every single unit in the game, so it's not that bad. I should get Hercules to take out that Dragon Utopia. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Knowledge. I bet... No? Okay. I was gonna bet that there was a... Oh, here we go. You come across what appears to be a young man. He has a goatee and breasts. It stalks off at the sight of your evident shock, Demeter explains. Hermaphroditus was loved by a nymph who wanted eternal union with him. Zeus granted it, and the two became one. Careful what you wish for. Yeah, that story's actually messed up. Hermaphroditus did not want to be in a relationship with a nymph whatsoever, so he ran from her. And so she jumped into a pool after him, hunting him down basically, and wished as she jumped in that she would always be with him. So Zeus, I guess, here, bonded them together. A pretty messed up story. I'm sure there's lessons to be found in the Greek stories, but I'm not sure what the lesson from that one is. Be careful what you wish for, I guess, but I think she was that was what she wanted, so be careful of what crazy stalks you. It's not a very actionable lesson. If I grab his boat, he will sink it, and then he'll be stuck here. Whereas if I run back a ways, maybe he'll be convinced to get back in his boat. Kind of bargaining here. I just don't want to spend the money. And if he's really fast, he's got dwarves in his army. But he might be fast enough to get here. I'm about to spend all my money. I'm gonna greed it. I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna take a risk, and I'm not gonna regret it. Just you watch. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Okay, you've got a pond. Now the question becomes, do I keep upgrading this place or do I abandon it? Maybe I don't buy the castle, and if I need it, I can just buy it in a pinch, and I go for the treasury. Okay, come on, don't attack me. Come on, be a pal. Yeah, okay. What are you like, anyways? Okay, his army isn't super strong, but it's pretty strong. And his stats are ridiculous. Get in the boat, get in the boat, get in the boat. You're paying for last night. When will you ever learn that wine gives you a headache? People are in a mood, despite the abundance of hangovers. At least you were smart enough to drink lots of water and avoid the worst of it. Can't wait until next year. I think those might have gotten out of order. Unless the hangover took like 2 days. You see a white poplar tree. That was once Luki, who was loved by Hades. I forget why, but for her protection, he turned her into a white poplar tree. Strange guy. She shakes her head and waits for you to finish your inspection of the chest. Yeah, a lot of the protection, it's like, oh, they're gonna rape me. Don't worry, I got you. I'll turn you into a tree. And then in the case of Hermaphroditus, it's like, well, too bad. Just get fused with your wannabe rapist. As you approach the school, a beggar comes up to you. He pleads, "A coin, sir. I am Bellerophon, who was slandered wrongly. They made me fight the Chimera. Only with the help of Pegasus was I able to win. He has retired, and my travels have left me penniless. You take pity and toss some coins." Now, Bellerophon died when he attacked God, didn't he? Like, he tried to fly up to Zeus, and Zeus struck him down. I guess that was the slander. Or the beggar just has a good story. So if I bring Perseus down here, then he can pop around here. Oh boy. Now, Nauplius probably can't see me at the moment. Which means... something. Hopefully. Got anything to give away before you die? No? Okay. But, wait, do you have... No, you don't have a way to summon a boat. Okay. Problem is, if I bring him over, he'll actually lure the guy further. So maybe if I bring him down here, he'll decide not to go. I just need 2 more days. I just need to buy myself 2 more days. Hopefully he goes this way. Hopefully he goes to the left. Don't forget to buy from this town, but I think I've got it built up. Yeah. Yeah, this town's doing fine. And then the town that... Well, I was expecting to lose right away, but it's still standing so far. Go for the treasury, and then I just have to make it 2 more days. Okay. What do you got for me? Come on, orange. Yes! 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 Hera stops by quickly and tells you of a most hideous child that Aphrodite and Dionysus had, a son named Priapus. Curious, you go over and check it out. The child is so hideous that it would give Mount Olympus a bad name. You banish it from Mount Olympus and send it off to be raised with shepherds. Wow, at least he didn't chuck it off the mountain like they did. With Hephaestus. Hephaestus is actually one of the people you can play as for some reason. It's like you got heroes and then you just got a god. Well, like a lot of them are gods, I guess. It's kind of strange, but... learning? Oh, yes. That's what I need, right? I'm going to double check my rules. Yes, you need learning to cast adventure map spells, which is kind of confusing. I think it would make more sense to be navigation because it's like, learning for adventure map, is that right? You double check yourself every time. So yeah, I think that probably does need to change, but we'll keep it for this playthrough, obviously. Okay, that's huge. That means I can fly. You come across a man teaching to several young people. He is Cadmus, the inventor of the alphabet. It appears that he is teaching young people to read and write. Not wanting to pass up this opportunity, you join the class. You leave, knowing so much more. Here in the glade is Hermes, teaching students on the art of public speaking. Quietly, you decide to slip by, but he won't let you until you've stayed for the rest of the lesson. You sit down and join in, learning against your will. Okay. So that is... You're right, I changed the witches' huts to be what they were before as well. I just remembered. So it's fine to visit the witches' huts. Right. Yeah. Okay. The witches' huts aren't going to be random. Man, past me is so smart. Only present me could learn a few lessons from him. Do I fire him? Or do I just hide him over here? I think I just hide him over here. So now I just have to hope it's not a week of the plague. I have to hope there's not some event that's like lose all your money. And I should be making an extra 100,000 on top of the 23,000 per turn. Ooh, baby. Okay. It's the moment of triumph, the moment of reckoning. Here we go. Steady. Nice. Locust. Okay, not plague. Locust. Different kind of plague. Ooh, baby, we've got money. We've got money, and he's going back to his boat. Okay. I need to get this workshop before these guys keep taking up way too much space. Okay, here we go. So hopefully he won't just suddenly turn around and attack me, and in which case... Yeah, I'm not going to buy just yet. It looks... So I think my first order of business should be to take out blue, because they clearly have the grail. Or they should have the grail. Sometimes the AI likes to carry it around in their backpack and never do anything with it. But if they're not morons, they should have the grail. So they probably don't, given the AI. But, oh yeah, that was a downside of grabbing all those elemental places. It's diluting my pool even further. After scouring the area, find upon a hidden chest containing the ancient artifact, Clover of Fortune. Sarah's becoming a real danger. Remember when she was just my scouting hero to go out and see what was over here? Now she's my best hero. Maybe that could happen to you too, Septiana. I doubt it, but maybe. I think Septiana used to be a wizard? Or a genie? I'm not sure. There was a... I think in Yogg's quest in the campaign, she's like a love of his or something before Sandro corrupts them. So if I bought myself a huge army, what would I do with it? I would use it to drive Nauplius from the lands, I guess. Okay. Can I afford it, though? Or should I? I think I have sat on my wealth long enough. It's time to start spending some of it where I can. It's going to be a little tricky to carry everything with me I want to. I think that's a good start. And then I guess the question is, do I bring gremlins or do I bring more Nagas? He is meant to be the archer hero, right? If I ever get my artifacts back. So yeah, he can head... I was going to head like here and then here, but, well, he's actually fast enough. Yeah, okay. So we've got to fire some of these undead. And then there's 100,000 gone already. Yeah, I think this is the most expensive faction, probably. It's the most expensive in number 2. And it's a shame they don't get the treasury themselves, really, to be able to afford everything they do. Okay, time to start heading you back, and you can just do a little upgrade there. Pop down here. So the other solution I thought of was actually to, after you trade, you have to end your turn, or you're no heroes allowed to move again. That would be another way to do the trading in such a way that you don't forget. It's like, okay, you've traded, now you've ended, you have to, nobody else can move. So what you would do is you'd move everyone next to each other, and then you do all your trading at the end of the turn. And I think that could work better than my current plans. So yeah, that's going to be the one I try now, instead of the fiddling around with the sleep wait, because that didn't work, obviously. Although, you know, like I said, you stick with it, because maybe things change. So that'll be my next port of call, but for this round at least, we're going to be continuing to do I don't want to do the sleep wake. It feels like a bunch... That feels like micro, right? This is meant to reduce micro. I don't want to be clicking this. No, it's going to be you end your turn. Nobody's allowed to move after you trade. That's the way I'm going to do it. I have decided. If I could get town portal, I could do some things. It's going to cost a lot of resources I've been chucking away for money, though. But I think it'll be worth it. I should probably focus down on just the tower places, but I'm not going to. Good sense. What's that? Okay, here it is. Come on, town portal. No, but water walk. Okay. Okay, I can use water walk. Do you have learning? You don't, but I know a place that can grant you learning. I just have to get there. Yeah, okay, that's a long-term idea. Yeah, don't set Noplis off. We don't want him coming back, because I just spent all my money. Steady, good. While visiting Europa last night, the silly lambskin broke. Not really caring at that point, the two of you continued on. This morning, you realize that Hera is definitely going to find out about this, and you're in for it. You prepare for trouble ahead of time, complete with her favorite candies. See? Who says Zeus doesn't care about his wife? Okay. Ajax, you are going up here. And then you're coming back here. Here's a weird question. Can Genova facilitate this trade? It's the tiniest hero chain. But it doesn't break my rules, so I guess I allow it. My rules still allow for hero chains. Just very small ones. Okay. And you have bought everything from here, correct? Yes. Okay. I probably should have focused on upgrading Nagas to some degree. But I can do that in a second circuit. 35 elves. And hey, that, well, that ore transmuted into gold, apparently, with Kronos. But, there we go. Guess I'm not visiting that. And that just leaves... I will take them, actually, yes. Okay. So now I would like... Well, what I'd like is a big ol' army to go and annihilate blue with. How do you do that? You do this, right? Blue actually is supposed to be quite weak. So is green. They didn't look weak. I guess it's compared to my total Kingdom Army strength, and Syria doesn't have most of my strength anymore. Maybe I can just go straight for blue. What's the fastest way to get over there? Guess this way? Slightly faster? Might not make it though. That just eats all my movement. Yeah, okay, I guess this way. Okay, Genova. Your job is to do a little bit of trading. And now that I've traded, nobody else is allowed to move this turn. Them's the rules. I don't make the rules, I just make the rules. Okay. I think Artemis might be about to take this town. Well, good luck to her. And let's go for a tier 4 somewhere else, I guess. Yeah, maybe I do focus on the Dimension Door would be good to grab, but I'm much more concerned with Town Gate. Okay. Done. Yeah, you can have it. Good. Orange is gone. Oh! Hello. It's a fair trade. Do I want to get rid of a boat? I think a world with less boats is a better world because I can fly. Yeah. Another thing I could do... Well, it's a bit silly, but I think I'm actually going to do it. Now that I have fly... Ooh, okay. I get you air magic. I send you to grab the learning from the university. And then you can fly and walk on water. That's... would you ever... I guess water walk's way cheaper. Do you even know water walking? No, that's like super hypothetical. Whereas fly, there's a building I can grab it from. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. But yeah, I have a dumb idea. Because the problem is, if the AI comes up here and lands here, I'm in trouble, right? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to park these boys on the shore, and then you'll see what I'm going to do next turn. or you've already figured it out, and it's stupid. Okay, can I just pop over here? Not this turn. Okay. Boom. Now that is something to be afraid of. And then I can come back around this way, I guess. Come up through here, do another loop, and then I need him to get learning and fly. Sappy. ASAP even. Okay. Genova, do I have a use for you? Not really. Maybe I just drop off your stuff in here, and then I chuck you in a boat for now. I kind of want to... I don't have a reason to fire her yet. Exactly. Okay, Dragon Utopia going down. That's probably about as... Well, let's see. 3 and 10. Let's see if I can do better. What would make this better? Maybe Stone Skin. And then maybe doing a bit of damage to the gold dragons. Ooh! Oh. Oh. Ow. I should have just taken... Oh. Oh dear. Yeah. Just get me out of here. I don't want to look at them. Those are those Nagas that joined me. Those Medusas that joined me all the way back in the day. They trusted me. Now look at them. On the other hand, I could be convinced that that was worth it. Who needs fly? And I have learning, which means I win. Yeah, I just won the game. Because I have learning, I got the Tome of Earth Magic, I have Expert Earth Magic, I have the Angel's Wings. That's actually just a game win right there. Because now I can Town Portal, and I can fly. If I give this to Syrah, it's even scarier. But, you know, Hercules needs to be the star of his own show to some extent. So where do I want to go first? Shame, if I had gotten this a turn earlier, I could have saved Delphi. But I guess I will go to Troy? Do I know air magic? No. I could go to Hania just to grab fly. Although I don't think I have expert wisdom. Oh, I do have expert wisdom, yeah. I can also grab some dragons while I'm here. Okay. You're good. You're good, you're good. Okay. Ready? Here's the super 103 IQ play. It's gonna blow your mind. Not this one. That was just to sink his boat. Okay. Ready for this? Kapow. And then it's not over. Ready? Kapow. So here's a really weird mechanic of Heroes of Might and Magic. Boats can't land on holes. So if I cover this shoreline right here with holes, then they have to come at me from a further away angle, which means I'm prepared for them. However, I can still leave into a boat from this hole, from a hole spot, as long as I summon the boat in there. So yeah, there's no reason not to cover this entire shoreline, really, except time. But I'll at least do the very quick access, right? Like this row here. There's my gigantic brain play. Who are you? You're Hercules. Of course you are. Would you like some dragons? Ooh, would you like some crystal? Seem to be struggling for crystal a little bit. Okay. And then, you know, these are kind of pointless to hold on to at this point. What's better? A bunch of war unicorns. Then I can go to Troy. Take me to Troy. And grab a couple more dragons. If I have just a little bit more crystal. Then I need money. And the war unicorns are going to be expensive, so that's another turn of waiting. He's going to get strong, just you wait. Actually, I might be the strongest hero in the game now. I'm still not. Wow, Erebus, I gave her back her units, and she's taking advantage of them. Okay, what do we got here? Fairly strong, but, you know, could be stronger. Definitely be stronger. Let's see if they built themselves. I'm surprised it's that few, actually, because that would be mostly the towers, which I don't think I can do better than, so yeah, let's take it. Did you build the Blood of the Earth, or whatever that thing's called? Doesn't look like it. You don't even have... No, you do have a mage guild. Where is it? It's there. Earthquake. Earthquake's good. And how are you doing for spell points? You're actually kind of low at the moment. Okay, weird quirk of my rules. I said trading in towns is free. And I want him to have that crown. So there we are. And then I want Perseus to have these items. Hercules can have those shoes. That's definitely better than that. I think Hercules would do Yeah, Hercules doesn't need the luck. You're good. These gloves... Do you? Yeah, no, you need that luck. Okay, so that can be brought over for Perseus. Hercules does not want the shackles of war. He wants to be able to run, always. Hercules doesn't need those shoes. Hercules might want that ring, though. Ever smoking sulfur. Do we have anything... No, that's good. Grab another one of those for Perseus, I guess. Bring an axe over too. And then for a bit of luck, yeah, and you could do with that more than him. Orb of Driving Rain. Neither of you are water wizards, so that's fine. Glyph of Gallantry is definitely more useful for you. In fact, I'd rather have morale than luck. And you have another Ring of Life you could be wearing. I think the morale and luck's better than that for the moment. Okay. Okay, nice. Sweet deal. And then you need to get inside a town. As fast as possible. Let's see. No, shut up. Okay. Actually, this is... Yeah, this is way closer. Maybe I go to... Do I need my full mana? I don't think I do. So I'll go to Mount Olympus. Grab a bit of knowledge, nice. And then make a little bit of space in here. Just put all the slow things. Ajax looked quite pretty there for a moment. I looked at him and I was like, whoa, that's a pretty lady. So it does work sometimes, I guess. Yeah, what am I going to do with you? I guess you can be the dungeon master for now. Everyone's getting so much stronger. But once they're off on adventures, he'll be able to pick up the stuff that they're leaving behind. Okay. Wow, whoa, they can boat. Okay. And who do you think you are? Artemis. Okay. Artemis, you're going down. Once I figure out how to fit into this town. So it's not the perfect cheese, but it works pretty good. Okay, everyone. So yeah, you are my mage man. But yeah, I think it's worth it. Just to avoid... Because now with Town Portal, it's much better to be just moving around quickly. Am I going to need more than 18? 9 Archangels is no joke. You know? Maybe I take them all for now. I can always give them back later. That's one of the problems with Town Portal, is it stops being about having multiple heroes. But my rules were you grab learning and then you can do it, so that's what we're gonna do. Which they are near Troy, right? Yeah. Feeling lucky. Got a well here. Welcome to Troy. Oh, if they had attacked these dragons, they could have annihilated those guys. Okay, welcome to Troy. Kapow. Double. 200, wow. Double welcome to Troy. Oh, I forgot to give Perseus all his items. Oops. Well, I can take care of that later. Not put it past this person to have some pretty scary spells. So gathering together is probably a bad idea. Why? Why would you do that? What did that ballista ever do to you? Okay, yeah, back to Olympus, I guess. Because I forgot to give you your bow and your... You can hold that for someone else, I'm sure, at some point. You would benefit from these more than me, even, because you're going to have a lot of squishy guys. I'm going to have a bunch of big guys. And then, yeah, you can have that cape. There we go. And then we can split our titans again. Like gentlemen. And then I would like to go to Lamia. Should really be a limit how many times this can be cast per day. Like once per day, right? That would work. I think that would work quite well. That could be a rule. I wanted that ring. Thank you. And then... Yeah, let me carry these around in case I find someone that wants them. Do we split dragons? I think we split dragons. That's fine. Then where do I want him to lay his head down to rest? I guess right here, because then he can pop across. Got pathfinding over here. And now I can cast visions, right? I just remember that. That'll be handy. And next turn, you can start heading for Delphi again. These boys can continue cheesing their way along the shore. They're fortified. They're building trenches, right? Really weird trenches. And Ajax needs something. Like, the problem is I've condensed it down to just Hercules. So yeah, I think a rule, you can only use Town Portal once per turn, would not go amiss. Yeah, the trading at the end of your turn seems to be working quite well for me. And the trading in towns, it does allow for a bit of something. And I might even implement the Town Portal only at the end of your turn, just so this doesn't turn into the Hercules teleport and win everything show. Because that's how polarizingly powerful Town Portal is. Like, I worked for it. I got the Advanced Armor, I got the Expert Earth Magic, but even then, it's like, I have 4 major heroes, and only one of them's doing anything now. And that doesn't feel quite right. But yeah, I think that's been recording for quite a while, actually, so I will wrap it up there. That Dragon Utopia blew everything wide open. We're now unstoppable, basically. And so, yeah, I might implement that nerf next time we play, just so that there is a game to play, instead of Hercules just stomping everyone instantly. Because the only person at this point, if I don't do that, that could stand a chance is Erebus. And even then, I have such better production than them. Like, they're down in 4th and I'm at 1st, because I have so many towns. And I would have the whole overworld to myself. So yeah, I don't think they stand a chance. Now, obviously, there's still some very strong people left. There's Red, there's Orin here, Odysseus, who's got unbelievably high stats. And then there is Naupolis, which I think he had a pretty strong army. But yeah, I can just reinforce instantly, so look into that. But for now, thank you. And it looks like, I feel like at this point, everything's basically back on track, and there won't be a downer ending out of nowhere, which I really like. So, yeah, I'm happy with how this turned out. And we've got all our line of sight back, almost. And so, it's a good time to call it there, and I'll see you in the next one.